Welcome in, everyone. It's Zack.
And Matt, and today you're going to hear a little bit about our podcast. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the pilot episode of Millennial Lite, a podcast about, that's right, millennials. I'm Matt Smith, here with my clever cohort, Zack Morson.
Thanks for welcoming me. I'm Matt Smith. That's right. This is Zack Morson. We're coming to you live with the pilot episode of Millennial Lite Podcast. Make sure to catch us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook.
Absolutely. SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play.
Matt, why are people going to listen to our podcast?
Well, I think they're going to listen to it for a couple reasons. You know, the main reason I listen to podcasts is for information, and I like to be entertained. So we're definitely going to be doing both of those things, giving you information, and hopefully you find it in an entertaining manner.
I really look forward to sharing with the millennials out there some of our experiences out while we're at different restaurants, golf courses, events.
Absolutely.
I mean, all stuff that the millennial likes to do every single day.
Particularly in Central Florida, here in the beautiful Orlando area.
Don't forget about South Florida, Matt.
I can easily forget about South Florida.
Yeah, we'll get into that a little bit later. But we want to talk to you about why this podcast is for you. And just so you know, if you're a millennial. So one place that we all like to go to for definitions as a millennial is Urban Dictionary. Would you agree?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I've been on there so many times just looking up random stuff.
Yeah, it's way better than Wiki. So
it is.
Let's go ahead and let you know exactly if you're a millennial or not. According to Urban Dictionary, millennial is an identity given to a broadly and vaguely defined group of people. There are two wings of the millennial that are at odds with each other. Generation Y, people born between 1981 and 1991, and Generation Z, born between 1991 and 2001.
Okay, so we're Y, right?
Yeah.
I'm squeaking in there.
Yeah, you're right on the cusp.
I am.
I mean,
I'm
I
on
am
the
too.
cusp.
I'm born in 1990.
Yeah, I'm squeaking in there.
Yeah, and for all of those you born in the early 80s, that's right, you're a millennial. I know you don't want to be, but you are.
Just accept it. It's a good class to be in. We get a bad rap, I think, sometimes. I think we definitely do.
Yeah, we do. We get a bad rap from the older generation, and even those who are early millennials.
Mm-hmm. I got a couple of those off the top of my head right now.
Yeah, a couple. I'm thinking about you. We're actually going to get you on the show. And
yeah.
Let's have a debate with them if they're a millennial or not.
Oh, I think we both know who's going to be a very good guest for that one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's coming. Well, as we move forward, the topics that we're going to be talking about in the Millennial Lite Podcast.
So we're going to be going over everything. Again, we're going to gear it towards Central Florida and millennial, but some examples are real estate, the I-4 expansion. Everybody is definitely involved with that one, and some developments.
So we want to talk about affordable housing, some events, local, small and big events, as well as some great restaurants in the area.
Well, we can't touch on restaurants without doing brunch. That's a huge part of my life. I think it's becoming a bigger part of your life, Zach.
Yeah, no, you're definitely getting me onto the brunch. I'm happy to say. I'm happy to say. So also on brunch, we're going to be talking about vacations under $500 and networking events.
Right. I've been getting into the wine scene recently, so we're going to go over some wine, some whiskey and bourbon. There's a lot of breweries around here as well. There's more and more popping up. And then we can't forget about the charity and nonprofit areas as well. Those are such important parts of our local community.
And as a millennial, balance of work versus play. We have to touch on that because as a millennial, we know we all want to be working in our pajamas. You know, put an hour of work in here, there. Jump on Instagram for another hour. I know everybody's trying to make that a job.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to touch on local art, local music. This is really a local Floridian podcast. We want to make sure that if you have some art, some music, if you have a local business, if you have a service, maybe a charity that you think will benefit the millennial generation or the state of Florida, we got to have you on the show.
Absolutely. Yeah, we want to have you be a guest. We want to put your stuff out, get in front of our audience, and we want to promote you. We want to promote you and we want to help you be successful.
And that's what this podcast is all about. We're making sure that we cover your commute, whether it be you have to play us twice or you go on to the next episode. This is going to be entertaining so that you're not just living for the weekend. You can go ahead and run your Monday through Friday and feel like it's Saturday and Sunday.
That's the dream. That is the dream.
You're going to love our podcast so much that we're going to get you some swag.
Absolutely. You
Matt
want a
Smith.
koozie? Hey, we got to get some koozies. You got to get ready for the tailgate and the beach. Am I right, Zach?
No, that's right. Yeah, maybe even some tall boy koozies.
I've been a big fan of the tall boys as of late. I think, you know what, if we get some tall boy koozies, the people that have those are the real fans. Those are the real fans.
That's right. And I know I used to say, if you need a koozie, you're not drinking your beer fast enough. But with the tall boy, that's not the case.
Definitely not.
Yeah, you slam a couple of those, your day is going to end early.
You're feeling it.
And often.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're feeling it, particularly if you're doing that on the beach, out in that hot sun, that hot Florida sun.
That hot Florida sun, and we know we're going to be out there. We're going to be at the UCF night events.
Oh yeah, because we're both alumni, so we want to be there to support Orlando's hometown team.
Go Knights!
Go Knights!
That's right. And even, we have some new teams coming up on the scene in Orlando, specifically the Orlando Apollos.
Oh yeah, it feels good to have a pro-ish football team back in the Central Florida area, and they're coming out hot. I think they have a pretty good record, don't they? They're undefeated.
Yeah, they are. Well,
Heck yeah.
I'm sure it has a lot to them. Has a lot to do with them playing in the Bright House Stadium.
Oh yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think that's awesome. I think it's great, and I think it's great to have the head ball coach back on the sideline.
That's right, head ball coach Steve Spurrier, bringing Orlando some more fame, because we're more than just Disney World, folks.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we definitely are, and that's going to be another thing that we're going to highlight on this podcast is the way Central Florida is just evolving. Not just from a millennial standpoint, but from an everything standpoint. So it's really exciting to highlight such a great area like Central Florida, and we can't forget about another area that Zack likes to talk about so much.
That's right, South Florida, baby. And I do love Central Florida, don't get it wrong, okay? I moved up here about 6 years ago, finished out my degree at UCF. There's a lot of up-and-coming, as you mentioned, things going on in Central Florida. One of those not being the Orlando Magic.
The Magic are coming up. Let's not forget we beat Golden State.
Yeah, shout out to the Miami Heat, who softened them up for you with D-Wade's buzzer beater.
I saw the buzzer beater. It was a great shot. I can't take that away from him. It was a great shot. But you got a geriatric playing on the court right now, so.
It was a shot heard around the world.
I don't know about that.
I know those in Central Florida definitely heard it.
I don't think so. I don't think we heard it. I think we heard the Magic beat Golden State. That's all that we care about.
Well, I highly doubt you're going to beat the Miami Heat. We have a game coming up here on the tail end of the season, and it could decide who's going to get into the playoffs.
It could be. That'll be a good one. There'll be some good trash talking definitely on this podcast coming up.
Yeah, the game's actually going to be in Miami. Do you see yourself making it out there?
I do not, no. You know how I feel about South Florida.
Yeah, way to support your team.
I'll support them from my couch.
Yeah, well, I can see that's not a hostile environment.
Definitely not.
Well, as we get into the episode 1, pilot episode of Millennial Lite, we want to let you know that you can tune in. We're going to have bi-weekly podcasts coming in. Again, you can find us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. We're going to have some swag for you, so stay tuned. Where else can they find us?
We'll be on Google Play, iTunes, SoundCloud. We've got our own website. What is it? TheMillennialLite.com?
TheMillennialLite.com, that's right.
Absolutely. And we're going to have it on both of our websites as well, which we'll have at the end here. And, don't just hit that like button. Interact with us. If there's a topic that you think we should discuss or something that you want to bring to our attention, reach out to us. We'd love to have you.
Slide into the Millennial Lite DM.
Yeah, slide into the DMs. Absolutely. That's the most millennial statement ever, and I love it.
Love it. Love it. And what we want you to do is support that local business. Again, that nonprofit.
Absolutely.
If you're a local artist, we're actually going to be getting your music on the show. So get 3 songs that you like and let us know. We'd love to have you on the show.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I think that's a good wrap for the first pilot episode, don't you think?
That's a great episode, Matt. Like
Excellent.
you said, 3rd time's a charm.
All right, guys. Listen, and we'll see you soon.
Millennial Lite Podcast. Out.